I move with purpose and I want to inspire people. I want to challenge norms and build bridges so that people can escape the self-imposed boundaries that their perspectives and paradigms put them in, So I want to inspire people. That's the simple version.
Congratulations on your first Grammy nomination. What was your reaction when you learned you've been nominated?
Oh man, I was actually on my way to the shooting range with my family, so I was kind of chilling. And then when I got it, I had to really, ask, because we had grown accustomed to being up for consideration. So when it's like official, no, you're nominated and can win, you have the chance at winning, it was something else. So, we went big, we celebrated, and then of course, went to the range and start busting off guns.
You come from a musically inclined family, everybody from your brothers to your cousins to your mom. How did your family react when they heard about this nomination?
Man, we went big. My family celebrated. When I really want to feel the joy of the moment, I look at them. Because they're removed from the work of it, they get so much more happy and celebrate so much more even than I naturally do, because it's all right, that's another quick elevation in our platform that I gotta withstand. So it's a little bit of weight on that from my end, but to look at them is all right, this is a big moment, worth celebrating.
How does it feel to have two nominations? Not only is Best New Artist, but also Best Rap Album.
Oh man, it's incredible. Best Rap Album is your community recognizes you or you're recognized among your peers. Best New Artist is you're seen by the world, you know what I'm saying? This is across genres, it's across cultures and things like that, and you're still recognized. So I think it's humbling that we're getting that kind of recognition this early in my career.
It says something special to be nominated for Best Rap Album in 2021 specifically, because this year, the highlight was on so many prolific MCs. You got Nas's King Disease, you have Alfredo with Freddie Gibbs, Royce da 5'9's Allegory, and of course Black Habits, which is heavy in rotation. What do you think changed this year so that these kinds of albums were highlighted?
I think the world sat down. The world sat down and had to listen to music that served a different purpose. We got accustomed to moving way faster than I believe is even sustainable, which is a big part of why we find ourselves in this situation. Because of our circumstances, we developed a need for something that spoke to us in a different way. I think that was a difference. That's what had people really being all right, where are the lyrics at? Where are the people that are gonna help us make sense of the world around us, I think that was the difference. And when I made the music, it wasn't even about that. It was about being honest with my story and my experience, and that was just where I was at. It's dope that, me and the people in that category were ahead of the curve and doing it out of a sincere place, because nobody knew that it was gonna be recognized for that. It was all for the art, for all the people in that category. And I think that's what's dope. And then somebody like Nas being in the category, he's been doing that. Always been lyricist, always been saying something and still been recognized and taking that to high plateaus. So that's why it's this huge honor to be in the same conversation with those guys.
You make a good point, man. We had to sit down and reflect on a lot with the racial reckoning of 2020. So we wanted music that reflected the severity of the times that we're going through. And I think that really meant that cream had to rise to the top, which is what happened with this.
Absolutely.
Have you started writing your Grammy speech?
Oh man, I haven't started writing it. I know who I'm grateful for, who is key to my process and everything that we accomplished in the past year. So outside of that, I haven't planned my stunt. You know what I'm saying?
Did you think that your first project would yield a Grammy nomination?
I knew my first project was Grammy worthy. But again, I know things are outside of my control. So my hopes weren't hung up on us winning a Grammy or being nominated the first time around. So we just left it, in the hands of the voters, in the hands of the people. But we knew when we were making this project, we knew that we were doing work that put us in a conversation, and that's all we could do. Third, fourth album, we was thinking third project is when they gonna know what's up. And it just happened a different way.
This was a long journey. What is it like seeing this hard work pay off, man? How satisfying is that?
It's incredible, man. It came in the right time, because the irony is that when I wasn't hung up on it, when I got to a place where I had the vision on how to create it for myself, on how to build it from scratch, then somebody came and put the engine behind it. When you know how to gain that momentum, people see that and you attract all kind of opportunities. That's what was beautiful about this experience. I was in a space where I was gonna build the engine myself and operate that mug, So then rhythm and flow happened, and I'm grateful. for that opportunity.
So having already reached this milestone, what are your new goals like? What's next for you?
Keep putting out quality music. Keep putting out groundbreaking, incredible music. Of course, there are other things that I want to branch into, literature and film, keep doing international music. I got a chance to travel to Nigeria and collaborate with a lot of artists out there. And of course, we have yet to really fully explore making the music in Spanish, Those are some things in music I plan on doing. But, I've written a book that's going to be a movie, if not a series. So just all kind of things that we eventually will share with the world.